it is not a good thing that nearly 1 billion people are still food insecure. The scientific community must work hard to ensure that policymakers take decisions that can lift this 1 billion group into the food secure group, and also poverty reduction and then good livelihood systems for the entire humanity. As I said earlier on, currently most of the food crops that are serving the food systems or serving our food security crops in Ghana and in Africa today were some time ago underutilized and neglected crops. So if a certain generation showed research interest to lift them from the neglected and additional versions to become mainstreamed into our food system, then the generation of today, which is us, have a responsibility to also seek and bring up cross species that we believe are good and have economic and nutritional potential, so the generations that come after us can have a choice between what we are currently using and what we are lifting also from the lower levels to the current level. So the underutilized species and the discussions that are taking place around them are extremely important in that light. I believe that a policy is only good if it is well informed by scientific data, scientific information. So scientists have a responsibility to expose their research results that are applicable to the problems confronting society, so that policymakers can take decisions that will take on board such scientific results as solutions to respond to our food security and nutritional security challenges. And therefore, I just would have wished that scientists communicated with policymakers more aggressively rather than wait for policymakers to come to them and ask. Because the policymakers are in the eye of the storm. There are too many things competing for their attention. And therefore, scientists, I think, have a responsibility to pursue policymakers more aggressively so that they can drum home scientific data, scientific information that will respond to the needs of society. I believe that we need to build permanent communication structures between the scientific community and policymakers to get it going. If we have more scientists becoming policymakers, it even makes life much easier.